Good day and welcome to a new video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe! Heyo and welcome to Weekly Tips. So today I'm going to be discussing to you a little bit more about taking your idea further. So in this one I'm going to take our idea that we had last week, that we expanded on from a thumbnail. And now, we're taking it further. We're gonna take your idea and flesh it out a bit more and things like that. So, it's real simple to do, but it can be really challenging to do too, because it takes a bit of know-how as well as it's not just now you've got your idea, what do you do with it? Well, from here you probably already got your references that you kind of need. You would have references. You might want to expand on this, like you might have some sort of idea of references and things that you use to draw this idea with. Kind of like how I showed you last week. But now, now we have, for instance, it's pretty much the same reference last week, but if I did want to, for instance, I'm using this as a pose now. That's the kind of pose I was going for now, so I don't really need to find much, but you might want to find another reference for posing. I think that I will expand on this and probably look at what kind of background he will be in. Will he actually be in the sea, like at the bottom of the sea, or will he be on ground? I would look at references for that, what kind of area he would live in, forestry or watery area. So yeah, expand a bit more on your references if you can, or if you really need to. You don't exactly have to at this stage if you've got enough reference that it will help you, but it's there. You can put it on your other screen if you got another screen bigger. You can, while you're painting and creating it and expanding it, find different references that you may need. For instance, you may get to a point of rendering it a little bit further, so you may want to look up like closer images of what the skin texture would be like, or like his hoofs, like what actual hoofs does he have? Does he actually have horse hoofs? And same, I might actually add some references of that long-necked dinosaur in here as well. What would get that whole kind of effect, because I know I'm creating a horse shark, but having a little bit more of different creatures in there doesn't hurt. Yeah, so I already went ahead, I used this reference and I basically redrawed it, expanded it a bit further. It's definitely like pushed it a bit further, this drawing here, but I've got the pose that I want. I probably it's not kind of as cute as this one, but it's kind of more of the direction I was going for. So yeah, once you got that down, I pretty much jotted down how the poses and everything like that, using this kind of reference here. And this takes time, and it can be having the idea, to everyone's different. I mean, having the idea can be really challenging. um, you know, and this kind of process, this part of the process can be the hardest part, because getting the drawing right is really vital to getting the painting and the next part of the stage right. So it's really important to get it right. So it can be a little daunting. And yeah, you want to spend as much time as you can at this kind of stage, so that later on it doesn't affect it. You don't have to start all over again because you stuffed up on something that was wrong. But yeah, I'm just kind of going over what I did. Maybe doing fix-ups and things like that, cleaning up the lines. If, later on I do notice things that I need fixing, I'll keep redrawing it and redrawing it. And that's the thing, you just gotta keep redrawing it. I mean, this, I haven't spent too long on this one. 10-15 minutes on doing this drawing so far, so if I do change my mind, it's not too hard at this stage to kind of change my mind on the posing. Maybe I could draw a bit more reference about where he is and things like that. So I can expand a bit further. It's always important to play around, have a little bit of play around time, where you're trying to figure it out, and but you're not too fast. So I've gone, using this reference, I've gone from here and I've drawn him in this pose. I've expanded this idea further and made it into this illustration here. And yeah, basically from here, then I go on and develop it further, and that's usually my process for creating something, from thumbnail to sketch idea, and then expanding on it. That's like my whole process, and it's been in these like 3 videos. I'd like to go further and discuss a lot of these things, in some further details in different videos and things. Hopefully you did enjoy it and you did learn something. Obviously I've got these weekly tips every week, so feel free to subscribe for that, and also other videos that I've got going on. So feel free to like, share, subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.